Hello, once again, I'm Burry. Thank you for joining me. It's week 7, 2024. It is February 13th, and I want to provide a quick update about the long forecasted bottom in markets that would take place around February 22nd, 23rd. The date will officially be, I think, February 23rd because the Monday preceding will be a market holiday. So it was originally February 22nd was the low predicted from the early February peak that was predicted right around February 6th plus or minus 1 business day. So that ended up being February 7th that the SPX 500 USD hit 5,000, and so lo and behold, the markets have buckled, and so it looks like they're going to drop into the predicted February 23rd bottom. So I just want to give you a brief update using the graphs I have and try to highlight the model's ability to focus on the short term. Thank you for joining me. So after the model didn't align perfectly with the market's peak on February 12th or 9th. Basically what I wanted to do is spend some time on my 10-minute algorithm for the green wave, and so I've spent some considerable time in the past week trying to figure this out, align it, work on the range and frequency and all those other neat sine wave words. And so essentially I've aligned it with the February 12th peak, and I tried to tune it in. And so you can see how it picked out January 30th. It picked strength into the second. So essentially it is picking out strength and peak in markets around March 6th, maybe even March 7th in the future. So again, that's been stated for some time, and it may retest the highs at that point in time. I really don't know. It could be a double peak in markets. It's very possible that March 6th or 7th could be a double peak in markets for the all-time highs. I've said that in the past, but I wanted to keep this video to the near term. So essentially, we would see a peak in markets. The next point that the model is predicting would there be a peak in markets roughly on February 15th, or maybe even very early in the day on the 16th. So essentially, that would be the next peak point in markets, or cliff, if you will, and then markets would bottom if the model is correct. I'll show you the bottom model here to come in the next slide. If you enjoy what I'm doing and find it very intriguing or interesting and want to donate, please feel free to scan either QR code, Venmo, or PayPal. Thank you. So this is the 10-minute model for the bottoms, and essentially the models walked the trend line here, and essentially if the market and models align, you'd see a bottom in markets roughly on February 23rd plus or minus 1 business day. And essentially, you'd see markets peak on that February 15th late day, or maybe even early February 16th. Thank you for joining me. I'm Burry. Until next time, take care.